All right.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Green Light and Banter.
Again.
We're so glad you're back. Today is episode 24.
I mean, you got to get in the camera if this is going to happen.
Today is episode 24. And today's date is March 27th, 2024.
The year of our Lord.
It is. So, this is take 3.
Yeah.
Seems like every time we try something new, it like scrubs us out a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, nothing great ever happened without difficulty.
I'm not sure anything great's happening, so we'll see.
Oh, it's happening. All right, so today's episode, we've got our friend back as a guest. We had our friend on once upon a time, and we recorded the whole episode.
Yep.
And you could not hear him. And we were devastated.
It was a good episode. Yeah.
But that was probably, 2 months ago? So we put all of our effort in trying to figure it out. It took us 2 months.
Did we put all our effort?
I mean, it took us 2 months before we tried to figure it out.
I don't know if I put any effort.
You didn't.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So our guest today is Nathan Stoffer, and he is a friend of ours, longtime friend. He lives in the Nashville area. And Nathan, are you there?
Yeah. Hey, good afternoon.
Hey.
Hey,
Coming through loud and clear.
we are rolling through.
We'll see though on the finished product how you sound.
I can't wait.
I think it'll be great.
Yeah, I got faith.
I mean, our last episode, the sound was so much better.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I mean, it was great. And I will tell you, we picked up some new listeners.
Oh.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So
We'll call it the Stoffer effect.
well, I mean, we were going to get more after
okay.
that.
Okay, that will be it.
But I did get a report that, we talked about Saskatchewan and Saskatoon.
I do vaguely remember talking about that.
So we also have Saskatchewan. Oh gosh.
I mean, it's done
Saskatoon is in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
What do you
All
mean?
right.
Saskatchewan is the province in Canada,
Yes.
and Saskatoon is in that province.
now. Okay.
So I was saying it was two different places. It's one place.
Okay.
But also we have had listeners in Westlock, Alberta,
Oh,
again in Canada.
we're trending in the Great White North, eh?
Yep. And also in San Francisco.
Oh. Well,
I'm thinking it's Nancy Pelosi.
yeah,
She's
she's a
listening.
huge fan.
Or
Huge
her
fan.
husband.
Yeah, we have a lot in common.
She heard about my success with NVIDIA.
Yeah, I think she's after you.
She's wondering what my secret is with the stock market.
Well, she's got this. I think she's got the secret pretty much nailed down.
You think?
Yeah, just get the inside info and
Yeah, I don't have that.
no.
My insider information is Nathan.
It was just one stock.
Yeah, just one. It's all it takes, right?
That's all it takes. Yeah,
That's how you build a reputation, man.
That's right.
But we said on our last podcast, before we get into the meat of this episode, that we would catch everyone up on our brackets.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, mine will be quick and easy. I'm terrible at brackets.
Well, you said.
Was I supposed to bring something?
No, I mean, you probably know. I have no idea who I picked. Of course, I could care less about the bracket as long as the Tennessee Volunteers continue to win.
Amen to that.
Go
Yeah,
Vols.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, go Vols. I failed to fill out my bracket. It was going to be go for Nate, and I got lazy and just didn't do it.
Yeah, well, you were not the only one that didn't participate in my bracket group.
Well, it's watching the Vols and stuff. It's more like a cardiac game, just pacing around and stuff.
Yeah. That last game was hard on the eyes.
Mm-hmm. But I'm rooting for him big time.
Win's a win.
Win's a win, survive and advance. That's a phrase I just came up with.
Yeah.
You came up with that?
just now.
Well, I will say our beloved Kentucky Wildcats are out.
A lot of people bummed out about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just crying blue tears.
Hmm.
They immediately were on the fire Calipari train, and today it was announced he's coming back next season, so that's pretty happy.
Well, I mean, they can't fire him.
Can't fire him. Makes too much money.
I don't think, can they fire him?
Yeah, a $33 million buyout.
Well, that's not firing. That's giving him money to go away. Here, Mr. Calamari.
Come, Mr.
Here's
Kelly.
$33 million.
Yeah.
We hope you survive.
Gosh, to be a coach. That,
I mean,
They could really just pay me out in a heartbeat and I'd be gone.
oh yeah.
Thanks for $5 million.
My exit press conference will be so happy. I'll have nothing but good things to say about everybody.
go back and coach middle school basketball somewhere.
If it's in a Caribbean island somewhere that I'm fixing to buy.
Let's keep it continental. Keys maybe or something. I don't know.
I suppose. I can't believe. I suppose Diddy's Island may be coming up for sale pretty soon.
Does he have an island?
I think so. No, I think it's Jay-Z's Island they were talking about.
Oh, I thought he bought Epstein's island.
He's just leasing for the winter.
Wait, what's that got to do with these brackets?
Not a thing. Not a darn thing.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
So who else blew your bracket? Auburn did it in for me.
Well, I mean, Kentucky blew up one of my brackets. I still have UConn going.
I was going to say, like, how far do you have UConn going?
I got them winning it in one bracket, and
Yeah.
I had Kentucky winning another bracket because I just thought their talent, maybe they would turn it on.
They had potential.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I mean, Tennessee plays Creighton.
Yeah.
You got to watch out. They've only got, well, whatever. We need to own that
I
team.
mean, how many games away are we? We're
Well, we're in the Sweet
1,
16,
2.
so we got the Elite Eight, then Final Four, then Championship. So at most 4 more games.
that's great.
like 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
Creighton's going to be tough. They don't turn the ball over. They don't foul.
But they haven't played Zakai,
They haven't.
Ziegler.
They haven't played him.
or as Jimmy Dykes says, Ziegler.
Oh, great.
I'm like, Jimmy, it's Ziegler, not Ziegler.
I really hate this camera. I want it said.
Yeah, do you got that on a profile or is that
It's
straight
just we're sitting here like a couple buffoons talking, and this camera's just staring at us.
It's what they do.
I know. It's
All right. Well, you've blown this discussion with your bemoaning.
I haven't been.
I really hate this camera.
I do hate it. It's the worst.
I can't wait to use it more.
I know you're going just to spite me.
Well, and also, I don't know if you noticed this or not. There's a timer.
What does that even mean?
That means that's how long we've been going. 10 minutes.
There's always been a
I
time.
know.
So, all right, we're gonna hit the green light here. I'm gonna
Okay.
set the time limit.
Do we even
Jamie.
have a topic?
Yeah, we do.
I feel like I'm complaining quite a bit today.
Not prepared.
I should have got you a snack.
I don't know. I think it's all the video side of the audio video.
Hey, Barnett, you don't have that big bag of like nachos? What is the Cheetos or something like that?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's,
Dorito.
it's an unspoken rule of podcasting. No eating.
No eating.
You can have water.
Thank you.
Get us one.
I will drink some water.
Yeah, drink that water. That'll
That's not going to do anything.
hold you over.
There's nothing to hold over.
That long-
The only way this water will work if I somehow spill it on that camera.
That was a
across the-
technique my mom would use. Just drink some water. Dinner will be ready.
It has nothing to do with being peaked.
It'll satisfy your tummy a little bit.
Listen, we don't need to proceed with that.
Okay, I've started the clock.
Well, you got to have a topic, right?
Well, our topic is
yes.
we're going to talk about space
Oh, again. Okay.
again.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot the episode was lost.
That would be the Cosmos.
It is the cosmos. You're right.
Cosmos
The
Kramer.
I love
Outstanding.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
So I know from the past that you guys like to talk about space, the expansiveness and all that. And we had a fantastic discussion the last time.
Yeah.
And it was the type of discussion that I like because I didn't really participate.
You did fine.
Yeah.
You did.
I mean, you did locally. You're hanging out on Earth. You're staring at the moon. You can see stars. So, I mean, you're participating.
Yes. We're all participating in space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Nathan is a space nerd. Jamie is an aspiring telescopic navigational guy. Of course, if he would utilize Auction Sniper, he might win one.
That's not how I'm going to do it. I want to earn it the old-fashioned way.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the live auction?
Or I could just go buy one retail.
Yeah, or you could finance it.
Finance it. What, like layaway?
Are you uncomfortable?
I'm very uncomfortable.
I mean, as long as there's no interest or whatever, you can do that.
6 months, same as cash.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So
Right.
if you and Nathan, I know you wanted one of those telescopes too, don't you?
Absolutely. We were talking about that kind of when we were finishing up last go around. I'm definitely interested in a telescope. I mean,
Yeah.
but you're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars if you're going to.
I know. The telescope I want is just way too expensive.
Yeah.
Do you want to get one of those telescopes that you can see dark matter?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's been done yet.
Yeah, I don't think that's available, and I have doubts about
Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on one that you'll be able to see it.
And,
Okay.
and I'm one of those that have doubts if dark matter exists.
Well, dark matter, dark energy, it's just like another form of gravity, isn't it?
Yeah, but
There's one that's expanding stuff and there's one that's constricting stuff, or like our Milky Way galaxy surrounded by dark matter, kind of, which is a form of gravity keeping us together. Otherwise, stars and all that stuff flinging out into space.
Isn't it the glue that binds us?
Yeah, dark matter
What was this, the Matrix?
which is another form of gravity. And then dark energy is what the expansion of space is all about. Where
And I can accept that, but again, I'm gonna need more tangible evidence on dark matter's existence, because so far the only evidence is the galaxy should have flown apart by now. So they plugged it into a computer program.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can make anything happen on a computer program if I put it into the program.
XL.
I mean, it's just more of like a feel good, but the effects that it's happening locally here in our own galaxy and other galaxies and all the space in between and all that, it's just another explanation for gravity and how gravity is affecting everything we do in our everyday lives. Right?
Oh yeah.
So they're just getting fancy.
Oh yeah.
Brian and crew. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I mean, by all means, yeah, I think they're on to something, but I before it's risen from a theory,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to have more tangible evidence than just
No doubt.
something
It's fascinating stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the larger the telescopes that we're getting, like that James A. Webb.
That James Webb's it's the real deal.
Yeah.
Who was
Just
James Webb?
some old dude. Yeah, some old school guy, man, like the 60s, 50s, 60s. Like he started it and the project ended up, it was like 20, 30-year project, I think.
I mean the
To build the telescope?
Mm-hmm.
I mean the images that have come back from that is unbelievable.
So is that
Yeah.
an Earth-based telescope?
No.
No, it's
They
It
talked
replaced
about-
the Hubble?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 1,000,000 miles from Earth or something, like beyond the moon. So
yeah.
the sunlight really can't affect the sunlight if you, on those filters and all that with those telescopes. They just have to have, not only have it like freezing cold, but have to have like less flare from the sun and all that.
How do you clean the lenses?
Dude, I think they made it in a way like
Yeah.
NASA. I mean, they made it to where it's pretty perfect. Doesn't need it.
Like there's the only maintenance that I mean, you can't obviously go up there and clean it. So I think that's the material of the lens.
Yeah, it had to be
ceramic coated.
I don't have that answer.
Yeah, that's space stuff right there. That's NASA stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Way above my grade. It's fascinating stuff.
Oh, it's the images have come back from James Webb is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big gas structures, like the Horseman stuff, and they have like the eye nebulas. All these nebulas that they're taking pictures, that James A. Webb is taking pictures of, is pretty fascinating. And then all the different like stars within those gas clusters. It's amazing.
Yeah. I saw they were showing a replay the other day on the Science Channel. Do you remember? I think it was maybe a year ago when they flew that. I guess it was a satellite to land on the asteroid.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
Yeah, it's because they're essentially test running the theory that they can push.
Move it.
Yeah, move it to where it's not an Earth killer.
Mm-hmm. Or they have these.
What size was the asteroid?
I mean, it's probably the size of a car or something, I think.
Well, yeah, they have that and bigger, and then they also have not only landing on it and like using thrusters to, just get it off the path of the Earth, basically.
Yeah,
but they also have like satellites that orbit, and how they change the orbit around the asteroid can actually move it off course, depending how far away it is and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
man. It's tight.
Yeah, what a way to make a living right there.
Oh, I know.
What?
Just working on these unbelievable
Little project.
What's
your project, Carl? Well, I'm working on the asteroid satellite system.
Well, I can tell you from my father, because he briefly worked for the Aerospace NASA's office in Middle Tennessee, and just briefly. And then he got a job at TVA. Engineers pretty much work on little trinket stuff.
At the UT Space Center?
Yeah, the one where Josh Dobbs went out. And
yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
We did a trip there in college. I was the vice president of the Space and Rocket Club.
Nice.
We actually created the club so that the school would pay for us a trip to watch the shuttle launch. And it was during spring break, and we stayed on the beach in Daytona.
I remember going to this.
We had a bus.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, my great uncle on my dad's side, he had a bunch of patents with GE. And I think my dad was saying like he was the only like the second person for GE to ever have a patent, and it was on those carbon blades for propulsion on some of these jet engines and stuff. I'm like,
oh wow,
yeah, it was pretty cool. That part of that with my great uncle was pretty cool, working for GE and propulsion labs and stuff.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Greg I got to explain what just happened. Greg just had a spit take because that stupid camera just zoomed in on me, and it's still zoomed in on me because Greg has gotten out of the picture. This is not what I've agreed to at all here.
I am so sorry.
He literally did. The floor is wet.
I could not hold it.
I hope that spit takes on the camera.
Hey, Jamie, how mortified are you right now?
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Just knowing you, that's hilarious.
I mean, he's on the periphery of the camera, so any little movement. Now he's adjusting.
I'm sorry.
No. I mean, I protested this from the Jump Street here.
Now, I've nearly done that before, but I could not.
That's hilarious.
Is that what they call a dry run?
Yeah, Nathan, when I say spit take, it literally spit out everything that was in his mouth onto the floor.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I feel terrible. I flushed my sinuses.
Yes.
Like
all right.
Your of like a supernova.
That's right. That's right.
Eh,
I read an article. I wish I had my phone over here. I follow all these space news things on Twitter, and they're talking about an explosion in space happening pretty soon. Not Beetlejuice like we were talking. I'm going to move away from the camera so it'll zoom in on Greg.
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get my phone so I can look up the
Like a solar flare? Are you talking about?
No, it's like a star explosion.
No kidding.
Like a binary, one of the stars in a binary system.
Wow.
Like there's a zombie star or something.
We talked about this briefly before.
Have we?
The zombie star.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I mean,
no doubt.
and
they have,
there's talk that we were once a binary solar.
Right.
system.
So is that where they think that Jupiter?
Well, they
Jupiter.
they think it may be what do they call it, a brown, not a like a brown giant.
a brown star, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. What you, but
They're saying that could have been it, but they're also saying there's one that may be so far out that we just it takes so long to go around our current sun that it hasn't happened in our lifetime, or in it'll take thousands of years.
During man's period of
Yeah.
well, as
studying?
long as it's like 100,000 light years away, we should begin.
Yeah.
Anything within like 50,000 light years, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're just literally in those spiral arms of the galaxy. We're kind of in like some like sweet spot. It's all nice. It's kind of like the suburbs.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
Cinderella.
Yeah. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of light years away, there's supernovas going off, and there's just crazy, violent stuff happening in our galaxy. And
A supermassive black hole that's just keeping
soon
everything.
enough, soon enough, we're going to be like going through another spiral arm. It's just going to be chaos. Yeah. So hey, live the life you live, and it's been fun. It's fantastic. That's what people we feel like it's so calm on Earth. It's just every day with that 24-hour cycle.
But we're moving thousands upon thousands of miles an hour.
Yeah, hurtling through space, kind of like a carousel, and we're just corkscrewing through the galaxy. A lot of people don't know that it's not a kind of a plane.
Right.
We're actually corkscrewing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
through our galaxy, traveling around Sagittarius A star, the supermassive black hole in the middle of our little galaxy. Actually, it's a pretty big galaxy, but in a cluster of galaxy cruising through space at like almost 500-600 million miles an hour. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Enjoy it, people. Andromeda's coming for us.
Yeah, we are just but like Earth's passengers on this journey through the cosmos.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you
Heyo.
can't dwell on it. Really can't dwell on it day to day, but we are just, it's amazing what the Earth is doing, circling around our sun, and our sun cruising around the galaxy in 4.6 billion year Earth, right? Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
We've only traveled around our supermassive black hole like 20 times in 4.6 billion years, and it's just crazy to think about.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, because I have my doubts on how old the universe is, I just don't see how they can, they say they can rewind it back to the original Big Bang to calculate we're 15 point whatever billion years old as far as the universe goes. But to rewind it back, you would need to know when the starting position was. Am I crazy in thinking that?
Not at all. Those are just physicists and the most brilliant minds on Earth trying to figure out how it started. And
it's physicists and the most brilliant minds on Earth, but they're still working for grant money.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. There's financial incentives for sure.
Yeah, but, so there's not much money in proving when for all we know, the universe could be 40 billion years old. It's just hard to tell when. But of course, I guess math, because they say items in the universe 2 times further away from us are moving away from us 2 times as fast. Whereas 3 times moving 3
right,
times.
that's
So I guess
observable.
there's math that can be brought in.
So is it math calculating how far away they are from the center? Is that how
I think it's calculating what is the center.
Like, and where we are compared to where their galaxies are.
Yeah.
And the space in between. And this, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light except for the expansion of the universe, which is that so-called dark energy.
Yeah. Yeah, because, at the very beginning, there was nothing as far as what the speed of light really was.
Right.
If there's no light, you can't calculate what the speed of light is. So at the bang, everything expanded out. Instantaneously. Right.
But didn't those particles expand faster than light?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The speed of light is just what we can do, where we can observe it.
Yeah. But I think it's like
Hubble. During Hubble, that dude Hubble, the telescope guy, crazy, just genius.
Yeah.
He was the first to kind of say, "Whoa, these galaxies are expanding, and they're getting faster and faster and faster." So,
I love seeing images of Hubble when he was peering into the cosmos. He's there with his pipe. It's zoomed in.
That black and white photo is just that's a national symbol for sure.
He's a cool cat.
Back when you could smoke a pipe.
Hey,
yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Anyway, it's just crazy how we're just cruising through our galaxy, and then our galaxy is cruising twice as fast.
Yeah, it's insane. The whole, the Big Bang. It's what's crazy, and they've said it on the shows like how the universe works, is the fact that you have to accept that everything came from nothing.
Yeah.
That's a crazy concept.
Yeah, something from nothing.
Yeah.
And that's what we were talking about several weeks ago, were those whips. And I couldn't tell you for the life of me right now what it stands for, something. But these are atoms and particles that appear in space that pop up, kind of like electricity, which is like part of like magnetism and like photons and particles kind of whipping up in from nothing and like explode and go away. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
And that is something from nothing. And it's crazy about the Big Bang too, because if you can't hear in space, in the vacuum of space, then there really wasn't a bang, right?
No,
it's just a bunch of dust and clouds and.
Well, there has to be. Is it? Well, I guess like when they recorded that. What was that? LINAR or something like that recorded the 2 black holes converging.
Yeah. Like I don't know, 75, 80 million light years away on the opposite side of our galaxy. There was 2 neutron stars. Yeah, I watched that episode the other day.
I guess I don't think it was. It had to have been sound, but was it like sound waves?
Yeah, gravitational waves, and that's like another whole thing they're looking at now. Is this part of space, which is kind of like a fabric? They're measuring these gravitational waves and learning a whole bunch about it.
Yeah,
reminds me of the Disney movie in Fantasia.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought you were going to say the black hole, the Disney movie.
I never saw that.
Yeah,
it was one of the shorts in Fantasia where it was the Big Bang, right?
Yeah, essentially the Big Bang. But talking about the gravitational waves and how it's like a fabric. That's basically how gravity works.
It is. You're waving your hand in front of you. You're creating gravitational waves.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Then you put that on a grand scale.
With dark matter?
Blows the mind.
There may be dark matter. They say
you can move it with your hand.
It's photons, man, traveling through everything every day.
Yep.
What's this mean, Jamie?
It means the clock's already stopped?
Yeah.
Oh, the son of a gun. Well, if you didn't spend so much time spitting your drink all over the floor.
I didn't.
I mean, every minute.
That was like 2
You're
seconds.
spitting something on the floor.
That is
2
the first time that it has ever happened.
It is, but it was fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Yeah, he's just moved out of the can. Here it comes. I mean, this is unacceptable.
I love this camera.
I hate this camera.
I can't wait
Well,
to
you know,
live stream this.
20,000 years, we're not going to have to worry about anything.
That's
We're
right.
probably just-
That's right.
The U.S. is probably going to be covered in water.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, that's why you should enjoy these things. Everything,
What things?
everything we do, you should enjoy it.
Every single day.
I mean, not that it'll matter when our existence is destroyed,
When our
but
sun swallows us up.
I mean, wouldn't you rather have fun than be grumpy all the time?
I have fun
Absolutely.
being grumpy sometimes.
Do you?
I mean, being grumpy is part of it. I mean, we're human,
I mean,
Well, I mean, I know that's part of it, but I mean,
part of it.
you can do a little side eye glance to the
I mean, yeah.
to the camera.
This has been insufferable.
It doesn't matter.
It hasn't zoomed in on Greg once.
That's because you haven't moved.
Well, you
Does
moved
it
too
have
much.
like a little micro joystick where you're having control of the camera and all that, or is this something?
No,
that's
it's
AI?
an AI camera.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
that's where we went wrong. AI.
So, Jamie, it's pointing to you because you just capture the show.
That's right. That's right. It's my gravitational pull. Now he's moving out of the camera. There it
Right.
comes. I mean,
It's dangerous out there, man.
get back in the screen, sir.
I love it.
This is the worst.
It's the best ever.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times.
I am having the best time.
Hey, we'll just have to refine this.
Well, I'll be more prepared next time. I mean, you literally said.
What, you gonna put a suit on or something?
No, I'm just. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out a way to combat this camera.
Maybe you should have a stunt double.
That's right.
Combat it.
Yeah, I'll figure out
Why
something.
don't you figure out how to embrace it?
That's the problem.
There is the problem.
You know, that I keep hearing that.
Yeah,
Embrace
everybody
change.
wants me to embrace
Right.
something. Yeah.
Embrace something. Like, okay, I'm my own person.
Yeah, no. Fight the power. Public
Yeah.
enemy.
All right, don't embrace it.
No, it's
be grumpy.
Embracing it is good. It's good. No, you can't be grumpy.
Yeah, you just changed your stance, like literally, right there.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
If it comes to positivity in life and stuff, that's what you have to embrace.
I'm working on my.
I'm
I'm working on
I'm
my
just a
Jedi
person.
and samurai stance on things.
yeah. Oh, I'm with you, Barnett.
What are you,
Can't
Shogun?
be- Yeah.
I want to be the Shogun. Shogun.
I
rather-
want to be Shogun.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this real life?
I think it's the Matrix.
Is it real live?
Is this the real
Listen,
life?
I've been studying, working on self-improvement, and
What's fixing to happen? Are you
I don't
fixing to
know.
drop a life lesson?
Seminars? Or
no, I'm just reading, studying the Bible, just looking at how others handle themselves in situations that I don't do so well in. So
Do me a favor.
What-
After you read the Bible, read the Quran, and then give me the Cliff Notes, because apparently they're very similar.
yeah, because
I think that's a whole other episode.
yeah, I'm
What-
not.
Jesus and you have Muhammad.
I don't want to get.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
You see, dadgummit.
Well, we can talk about that next time.
Yes, we
'cause
will.
I grew up overseas. And
Yeah, I
stuff,
know you
and
did. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, that was my life for 20 plus years, as I was 3 years old to whenever I came to America.
America.
Did you come with Arsenio Hall?
Eddie
I love
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is the best ever,
Eddie Murphy in tow. Sexual
Mhm.
chocolate.
especially when he does like James Brown, like in the hot tub thing.
I'm in the hot
It'll
tub.
make me wet. It'll make me sweat. It was like the best.
My favorite is when he's doing buckwheat. Buckwheat got shot.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
That's a whole other episode.
We're going to delve into the working blue part of
We may have to create another podcast so you can just come unhinged, Jamie.
Oh man,
Jamie, you know what? It kind of is all about you.
yeah, I think so.
Just like he likes it.
Just like he likes it.
He likes it.
I'm looking forward to seeing y'all next Tuesday.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I got my work colleague coming into town. We're gonna storm Knoxville, so
Nice.
looking forward to you seeing Mr. Duda again.
Oh,
You know, he shares the same last name as the Polish Prime Minister.
Really?
He sure does.
I had no
I asked
idea.
him, yeah, me neither. I had no idea. I was like, any relation? He's like, I don't think so. I'm like, well, it could be a thing.
Well, it could be like Smith in Poland.
It could be.
Greg just gave me a look like that was a foolish statement.
It's not a common name here for sure.
No.
No, not at all. It's fascinating.
So you guys are coming to town next week?
Yes, sir. No, actually, we're coming into town the week of April 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go to Greenville, and then we're going to see
That's right.
Misty, and then he wants to come down and chat.
Yeah,
All right,
looking
perfect.
forward to it.
Perfect.
I'm not. Kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. I love you. Just in case he listens.
He does listen.
He is a fan. Duda is a fan.
Duda
He is
is
a
a fan.
Mhm.
And we welcome all Dudas.
Yep.
All one of them.
No,
And I
there's
guess-
more in Poland.
Well,
And just a shout for Trisha, don't be a Duda.
maybe we'll pick up some listeners in Poland.
Is this
Maybe.
a different set of glasses? Have you changed? He's done a glasses change here.
These are weird.
Well, Greg Barnett, I got to tell you, those AI pictures of you was fantastic. And it's almost worth paying the $10 for the app. I mean, those are just
Yeah.
breathtaking.
I will. I need to share one, but I'll tell you this, and then we're gonna wrap. So I went and spent some time with my mom over the weekend, and I was showing her. She's like, "Wow, where did you go to get those photos made? This, that, and the other." And I was like, "She said, who took those?" And I said, "I did." And I said, "I will show you." So I took some pictures of her, and we did some generator
They're
photos.
hilarious.
I'll send a couple of them to you.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are.
We had
I mean-
so much fun. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in 40 years. It was hilarious.
Good times.
The best. Yeah, that's the best.
Making mom laugh. It's a wonderful thing.
Mhm. Enjoy it.
I know, and it's funny too. Like when your mother laughs, it's like the same laugh you've known your whole life.
Oh, it absolutely is.
You know, I didn't think about it, but it's like when your kids always see you as the same person. Like you see your children grow up, they're all these little different people,
Yeah.
but to them, you know, you're just kind of always the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, well, Nathan, I greatly appreciate you taking time to join us.
Absolutely.
Share your knowledge of things I have no concept of. I merely, I took astronomy in college, but that's about it.
Right on.
I certainly enjoy space, but it does freak me out.
Yeah.
Things that I don't
Well,
understand
yeah.
and they're big. Oh,
It's a pretty violent place, but I mean, Earth. I mean, we've got it lucky. So enjoy your time while you got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
sure.
mean, I don't
We
worry about things. I have no control over any of that. So
hmm I mean, just the space and universe. It's just forward thinking. Again, you can't dwell on it. I mean, it is what it is.
it is
but
It
fascinating.
is what it is.
what we're doing on Earth and stuff. Just this like tiny little blue speck and a beam on
I
the
know. Like
sun.
Horton Hears a Who.
Yeah, it just, I think of it as just gratitude. I'm very humbled to be a part of Earth's history, even though it's a very brief time in space. But it is cool to think about like what we're traveling through. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Greg just backed up. I hate this camera. I want nothing to do with this camera ever again.
Have you stopped spitting?
Yeah. Well, if you don't take water in, you can't spit it out. So.
All
Oh,
right.
I can't wait to hear this back. All right. Well, I love you guys very much, and
Yes, sir.
I'll see you next week for
All
sure.
righty, buddy.
All right.
man.
Talk to you
Take it easy.
soon.
Later.
Later.